Hey everyone, it's your boy Freak here. I hope you're all doing great. It's been a while since I made one of those, but we have some spare time, finally. Also, happy holidays to everybody, whoever is celebrating Easter. No, I'll try to make this kind of short. The idea today is to just, discuss very quickly basically the Warlock changes and what I've been playing for a while now. Obviously, most of you have seen it on stream. You've probably seen some of my videos and highlights that I've been uploading from Gambit. But yeah, it's going to be Kyrian Destro, basically the topic of today's video. Before that, let's talk the changes. Is Warlock dead now? Are we nerfed? Are we going to reroll to, I don't know, mages or boomkins? No, guys, the changes. Personally, I feel like obviously I'm getting PI'd in these keys, but like we're doing a lot of damage. That's the summary. Basically, the only thing that's really nerfed is the ramp up and the upfront damage of the build. Kind of. If the pack lives, you do damage. There you go. That's it. You're still gonna do the most damage. I do believe we're due for another nerf at some point. I don't know what's gonna be. Might be this one. Although, I don't know, like this is touching, it's gonna hit the low bit, the tier set. So I don't believe it's going to be this one, but maybe just less damage on rain or, I don't know, square root. It's gonna feel a little bit bad, but I don't know. Maybe they'll let us, maybe they'll give us the monk treatment, yeah, and they're going to buff us in the 0.5 patch, yeah. Like, I'm kidding, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're still doing way too much damage. So if we get nerf, we get nerf. But we're in a very good spot, so better enjoy it, yeah. While it lasts. If it lasts for a year, damn, like I think all of us will be very happy, and all the flavor of the month's rerollers, they'll also be very happy as well. Now, as for the changes, I do believe there is something to kind of transition with the changes to the builds and to what I think is pushing Kyrian to be a little stronger, in my opinion. The ramp up time of that build and the change that they introduced to this one. So before the change, you could have played it, or you can still play Night Fae. It's still very good and it's very stable in every single key. But right now, for you to get to your shard cycle where you just rank up, yeah, you need a couple of seconds. And Night Fae, well, we can obviously delay your Night Fae ability a little bit, which I've been doing. I've seen other people do it as well. However, it's still only 8 seconds, and after that you got nothing, yeah. Whereas with mechanicals and with Scarring Tide, and I'll explain this ability in a moment when I get to the actual build and guide, you have over the course of the pack multiple instances of like damage amps, from sniping them up, from just the Scarring Tide returning to you after 18 seconds, from havocing it, to all of these things just amp up your build, and they come in a few seconds. Yeah, it's not instant. Obviously, our build is not instant compared to last week before the nerf, but I do think this complements the build very well. And if you've seen some of my videos, you also know that we have this boy, and this one is complementing this build so incredibly well. I don't know, it's just the way it stacks. By the time you actually hit kind of the max stacks of the intellect buff, like you get the crit buff and you may get the double if it's obviously timed well. I'll explain the Kyrian legendary can stack both buffs. Where it is this one. You can get both of these buffs, that 45% and the 15% at the same time, and you just seeing some crazy numbers more or less. But yeah, I've had a bit of time to play with both now, like this week after the nerf. So I would say both Night Fae Kyrian and Venture are very good. If you happen to have to play Venture, it's also very good in keys. Necro is slightly lower, but higher single target damage. Basically, is the trade-off that you get there. So without further ado, let's explain the build more or less. I used to play the same talents and everything. No, mechanicals. Compared to the other two, I think the main reason why I choose this one, there are actually two reasons. First and foremost, this one. It's almost a PI, yeah? Every time you touch a pack, it's PI. It's 50% haste for 10 seconds. 10 seconds seems kind of short, I do agree, but frequently in packs, you're gonna have some mobs coming in late, yeah? So you're gonna extend this. Also, Ur will die if kinda it dies fast. You know, the relic or whichever relic you guys are killing, you will extend it like frequently in case. So pretty damn good conduit, I would say, or whatever talent, or I don't know what the hell this is called. It's not even potency, it's just a conduit, I guess, or an ability. Anyhow, you have this, which is more of a raid conduit outfit. It might be useful in tyrannical weeks, but it's very difficult to make use in keys, and it requires you to also requires the whole group to kind of kill a mob with a scarring tied on it. Obviously you can do this with relics. It's very easy to execute on bosses with relics, but it's only 10 seconds, and after that it's a lot difficult. You might get another 10 seconds after killing the Utoma, but in the rest of the key it's like, I don't know, this is very good. It's just overall having a free PI throughout the entire dungeon, it's insane. Let's see, just to reference kind of where is it? Oh, I didn't play Kyrian here, sorry. Why? That's unfortunate. I don't think I played Kyrian in these keys. Let me see, maybe I played here yesterday. Yep. So here's the PI. I was getting PI. Here's this. Yeah. I mean, I won't say fucking insane, but it's fucking insane. Let's be honest with it. If this gets nerfed, it's probably going to be because of us. Although everybody has been using it for maybe patches now, but anyhow. These are the talents. I like this. This one is for raid, as I said, you can play it in tyrannical, but it's difficult to execute and it feels like you don't have... It feels like you still have 3-minute tyrant kind of, because you cannot... Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm actually a little stupid. I mean, probably for tyrannical. We'll give it another go next week, but yeah, it's not bad. It's nice with madness, I gotta say. But when you play madness, you don't play Wolfritz, which was my point a second ago. 3-minute Inferno is like, oh my god, man, it's like, it's actually painful to play. Anyhow, now the execution. As I said, this is your boss. I can't put a turnip here, but let's say this is your relic. I do like, because sometimes you have to kill the relic, like you have to help actively, especially right now with all the AoE bursting specs. I would rather do this, to be frank with you, oftentimes, and in case, like when I reach a boss. So I'll havoc the boss and I'll actually do this, yeah? I'll send it here. So this dies, and like, I don't know, like it kills both 2, it's gonna come back to me. You can do this whenever, like Inferno, it's not like, obviously, it's normal, you guys know the rotation already. The idea is that this is going to turn into Automa, so let's say this is the Automa now. And oftentimes the Automa is not going to die very quickly. Let's be efficient, yeah, we're going to put a dot on this one. So as you can see, this is back now, and this is almost coming back. So what we're going to do, we're going to Havoc again. Although we can do it differently if this guy is not priority target, the Automa, so we can actually do it the other way around. And you do secondary or less damage to the Automa, yeah, if it's not with priority to be killed. But that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have like this buff come back, obviously, because this is dying. This will come, and you're gonna have 2 stacks of it, kind of. And it's crazy amount of damage. It's crazy amount of damage. Also, if you stack it up with Ruby on bosses, especially, and you snipe the relic or the Automa, it's again like so much damage. Now, packs. I would use the same mentality in packs. If you've seen some of my videos, the last couple, I'm sorry I've been employing only Gambit views, but I've been enjoying the hell out of this dungeon. This week is a little cancer because we cannot pull all the packs that we want at the same time. We cannot kill explosives, but I think that's a very good dungeon. Obviously, Murloc's jumping around, it's annoying. Second boss is a little annoying, but overall, it's a fun dungeon. Big packs, big damage. You know, it's fun. It's quick dungeon, so it's 30 minutes. I don't know, I'm having a blast in it. Oh yeah, I was going to explain this one. So, this ability, obviously, for some of you maybe know, maybe do not know, but it has a small splash when you send it in AoE, and it reduces the cooldown of Scarring Tide by 3 seconds per affected enemy to a maximum 5. So it's target cap to 5, but the key component here is like 15 seconds. So you see 4 mobs, obviously we don't have a 5th mob, but you might have a relic in this pack, yeah? So I'll put these two each have a target, and let's say this is the relic, or yeah, let's say this is the relic. When you send this, as you see, it's gonna have 18 seconds on the target, yeah? So that means it has like 3 seconds cooldown by the time it expires. Now this would be dead by now, pretty much. So you already are going to be rolling the max crit, the 45% crit, and in like 2 seconds you have it back, and that's 3 seconds, yeah? Look at this, and you just send it again. Obviously you can wait, obviously, there will be situations where you say to yourself, oh okay, with Thomas spawned, I have 2 seconds for Havoc, let's wait and not send it. Obviously you can set it to cooldown if there is no Tomo, but if there is like a low HP mob and you think this will come back in time, you do the same, boom, you send, repeat. And you just get some crazy numbers, just crazy numbers, like honestly, this build is so insane. Like, also I've been seeing, finally, some other people playing it, and I saw it from Shelle in Plaguefall also. You know, our actual Phil Lord Shelle. He played in Plaguefall and did some absolutely, I don't know what superlative we can use, but let's say banana numbers. Also, congrats to the W in the first round, Shelle. I hope you guys continue with the wins, and yeah, hopefully you can go far in the tournament, maybe win it, I don't know. I'm rooting for you guys. But yeah, pretty much that's the build. If you have any questions or if I forgot to explain something, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure to answer. But the build is... It requires a little bit of min-maxing, especially this week with explosives. You get nutty value on bosses, but you have to call for it. Even my group sometimes doesn't let me get explosives, just, you know, zigzag brain, you just see explosion, hit explosion, it doesn't matter, yeah, like, but with explosive especially, this build is so good. Like, the uptime you get on the crit is, like, honestly, it's very beautiful to play. It offers some high-end maxing. It would take you a couple of tries maybe to figure out how much time, like the casting time is 1 second, but it's 1 second, yeah? And I have like almost 40% haste at the moment, so I didn't mention stats, but stats are whatever, to be honest. Like, these are normal stats, you know. I would like maybe a little less haste, but my gear is like that right now, so I don't really care. Like, just run like 35% haste, mastery, like secondary high stats, and put in crit. If you're doing high keys, put some verse. Verse is good. You'll be surviving some one-shots. Obviously, we're tanky, but this patch, we've grown so much in offensive power, but like the keys that we're doing, 28, 29 keys that I'm seeing right now, everything does a lot of damage. Everything is deadly. Even Warlocks again, like I got one shot in Necrotic Quake. Like, I thought I'll survive with this. I did not. Oh well, I had to go as well, but yeah, that's the territory we're playing keys in. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this build. And as I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be very happy to answer. If you want to, because I'm getting a lot of questions in that regard, UI, add-ons, I don't know, WeakAuras, not many WeakAuras, but all of that is in my Discord. A lot of people there are regularly answering, so do I. I will always try to provide screenshots of whatever questions you may have, how to fix them, so more than welcome, guys, more than welcome. And that would be it for me, and I hope to see you in my stream and in my next video. Take care and enjoy the build. See you guys.